Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. We are just 5 days away from Christmas, and remember, we would have kicked off yesterday talking about fashion in terms of what you can wear, whether it is you're going out on Old Year's night or whether it is you have a nice little family get-together. But today, we are going to be focusing on accessories. And so joining me this morning to talk about her accessory line is Mrs. Juliet Nebblet-Cox from Auzano Designs. Ms. Nebblet-Cox, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
I am excited because I'm looking at your neck and that is lovely. But before we get into the designs, tell me a bit about yourself. How did you first started to design jewelry and bring out your own luxury line?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm always interested in arts ever since I was a kid. But when I started accessories, it was in 2007. It started off as a hobby.
Wow.
And I sort of showcased it with some friends and so on, and they started buying from me, and it became a small business.
Yeah. Now you are wearing one of your pieces, yes?
Yes, I always wear my pieces.
What material do you use to make the chain, to make the rings, that sort of thing?
Well, these pieces could last a very long time. They are made of leather.
Oh.
They're hand-painted, of course, and of course with wire and some wood and glass beads. Just a combination of a lot of things, but it's generally more leather.
Yeah. Now, before we bring your models out, I also wanted you to touch on where you get your inspiration from, because I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the way that you're matching this with the beads.
Oh, yes.
I'm loving how the earring falls. I mean, where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, first of all, my inspiration came from the divine, because I would often look at nature, because he is the creator, and you know, make these beautiful flowers and trees and so on. And colors really sort of cheer me up.
Yes.
You know, most artists tend to be a little moody and so on. So I just dive into colors. So the inspiration really comes from my surrounding. And of course, I'm Trinidadian. And you know what that is. Trinidad is color.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
It's like to just be black and white and gray, it's so European.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I just, just be surrounded by life and vibrancy and energy and just joy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to call some of your models out now, because I like that you mentioned the color. And so what I'm seeing, this first one here, there's a blue with a silver. I mean, tell us how you would have gotten this piece, because I'm seeing some green inside there as well.
Yes.
Wow.
I love to blend in the colors, and sometimes I blend colors that really at first don't match. This is Floral Joy, as I have here Ayana.
Yes.
Warden.
Yes.
Sorry. Ayana Gordon.
Ayana, come this way closer to me. Let's see if we can see it. Turn this way. Yes, nice. And Ayana, let me also bring in the other one. I'm seeing some orange and some reds here. Wow.
Yes.
Now, this is interesting because I love, how did you get the choker with almost this chain? I mean, where did that design come from?
Well, again, from nature.
Yeah.
I just love flowers. I probably am a little too obsessed with flowers. And I love geometric shapes and so on. And actually, this is really two pieces, but I decided to, to combine to give that drama.
Yes.
And really, it's for the bold woman, or even a shy woman who wanted to come out, who wanted to express herself. As you see, my dear Angel, she is sporting, and she's very happy with it. So it's, the oranges and reds.
So this is what we can call a statement piece. You can match this with a simple outfit to kind of bring it out a little bit more.
Yes.
I love that. Let's call the last person out. Come this way. Oh, wow. You see, we go back to the flowers again. These are the leaves. And how did you get the design for this one? Love it, love it, love it. Tell us about this piece.
Well, I call this croton star. I try to achieve the croton effect, because I also love crotons because of the many colors when it's face the sun.
Yes.
And my dear Janelle, she is wearing that woody jacket to show that, you could come to, corporate and look fierce and powerful, as you see. Nice. And my friend here is very reserved, but as you can see, when she wear a piece like this, you could see that strength and power coming out from it. And so it's a combination again of leather and lots of colors and beads, all kinds of.
Juliet, I love this, but I'm also wondering, do you dabble in any other designs, or do you stick to accessories at this time?
Well, when I started, my other business was hand-painted T-shirts and clothing and so on. But when I get into the accessories and I saw the returns from it, it really excited me, and I was obsessed with that.
Yeah.
But from time to time, I will do hand-painted clothing and so on.
Yeah. Now, this, of course, you said is hand-painted. It's leather, which I'm assuming is real leather.
Real
and, of
leather.
course, this is time that you're taking. I mean, how costly is this exercise to you?
Well, it's become much more costly now.
Yeah.
Before, it wasn't that bad, but because of the rising prices, you know, almost runaway inflation, so to speak, it is rather costly, and I just had to use, you know, different methods, but I stick to the quality,
Yes.
which is the leather and the colors and stuff like that. I want to stick with that, and of course I might have to raise the prices, but I don't want to do that too much. You know, I want ordinary women like myself to
beautiful
yes,
pieces. And finally, if anybody needs to reach you, is there a number, any social media handles you can share?
They could check Auzano Designs on Facebook, just Auzano Designs.
Spell that for us.
AUXANO Designs.
Nice.
And you could follow me on Instagram, same Auzano Designs. And the number is 1-868-328-5787.
Nice. Well, Juliet, it was a pleasure having you and your models, ladies. You look beautiful. It was a pleasure to have you. And, of course, all the best for the Christmas season and the New Year.
Thank you
Have
very
a good
much,
one.
Kimberly.
Listen to me, rockers. You see, I don't even know where to begin. It is beautiful. I love the fact that it's actually real leather. I think one of the things that people fall a little flat on is the quality of the products they put out there. And I love that she's still able to maintain the quality and keep an okay price.
Yeah, and it definitely means that it could be in your Christmas goodies for the season if you really want to take the chance to be able to say, all right, I want something handmade, something local, something genuine, and something top class. Yeah, man, big up to you, Juliet, and of course, the models, of course, and everybody.
Big up to Auzano Designs.
Check them out. I think it'll be worth your while for sure.
Exactly. I think a lot of people as well, they're doing a lot of last-minute shopping. So, I mean, this is the time for you to do your last-minute shopping.
Are you an accessories person?
I am an accessories person, but I'm more into classy stuff. So if I'm going out, then I will put on like heavy accessories and stuff. But like for everyday wear, I'm a simple kind of classy person. Yeah. But I do love statement pieces because you can do. Do you know what a statement piece is?
Oh, really? You're really watching? You're watching man ask if I know what a statement piece is. Like, look at me.
Thanks to wifey. Good morning. Thank you for teaching him about statement pieces.
Excuse yourself.
You knew about it before?
Ma'am, I want you to calm down. I want you to calm down because this is all me, love.
Really? Okay, fine. So, like I said, so I love simple wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love having a good statement piece to just throw. And I mean, look, you actually did it today.
If you like simple wear but elegant and colorful, I think we have Elizabeth joining us on set this morning. Elizabeth, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
So far, so good.
Lovely the color as well. How are you? I'm good.
I am great, thanks.
Nice. So happy to have you join us, Elizabeth. Again, before we get into your designs, just give us a little bit about your background. How did you get started in the fashion world?
Okay, so basically, I think I was born into it. My mom was a seamstress, and so I kind of, grew up with this desire to design. I loved color, I loved fashion, and as a young woman, you want to be able to be stylish.
Yes.
I found that mom didn't do me justice. Yes, so I started dabbling with creating my own designs.
Yes.
And from there, it just grew. I actually wanted to be an architect, and I changed that to go full-time into fashion design. It wasn't what I wanted it to be at the beginning. So I pursued, doing an atelier shop. Where I catered for men, women. I did tailored suits. I designed wedding gowns. Whatever you wanted.
So you dabbled in all. Yes. So if it is you were to design, or if it is you were to describe rather your design aesthetic or your signature, how would you describe that?
Okay, so when I was able to actually study fashion as I wanted to, I found myself, going towards sustainable fashion. And so I love working with natural fibers. One of the things is I have a passion for the environment. And with that, I tend to use mostly natural fibers to create my designs. I have a Caribbean aesthetic.
Nice. Yeah, very nice.
So you're going to find that my garments are flirty, flowy,
flirty,
elegantly,
flowy,
yes, classy.
Yes.
You know, so depends on what I am designing, depends on the collection. You would find different aspects of the Caribbean being included in it.
Nice. And when you say Caribbean, are you talking only color? Are you talking the way that you style it, or you match it with accessories? Like,
yes.
What exactly do you mean Caribbean?
Yes. So Caribbean in every way. You know, we are vibes.
Yes.
Right? We are spontaneous. We edgy. So at different times, well, I have done 2 collections so far. One was green nuptials,
right,
which was inspired by Dominica.
Okay,
yes,
nice.
Because I happened to be there during the Hurricane Maria. I worked as a volunteer.
Okay.
And I was really, you know, inspired because of the nature. This is the nature aisle.
Yeah.
And nature replenished itself so quickly, you know. So I wanted to kind of bring that in, you know, portray that through the collection.
Yeah. Now I'm seeing you have a model here. Are we going to see that on one of the models? Model, come this way. Yes. I'm seeing that you have one of your models here. This is beautiful. I'm loving the prints. I'm loving the color, everything. Is this from one of your line, or is this something different?
So this is from a collection.
Wow.
The top actually is from my Emancipation collection. I actually showed at the Emancipation show at the Queen's Park Auzano. And the skirt is from the Green Nuptials collection. Now you
is
see
this the sustainable fabric?
Yes.
Ah.
So I use mostly cotton. My only issue is that I can't get the fabrics that I actually want because, I mean, now there's so many new fabrics that are being created all with under that sustainability theme and trying to push that circular economy thing, right? So, but I would utilize what I have here. And so far I've been using cottons and linens, denims, things that are available to me here.
Yeah. Now, whenever we think sustainable, we think expensive. So, I mean, this is, without you giving away your price too much, I mean, how much more will I have to spend if I want to look good, but I also want to consider the environment?
Okay, so I am able to cater for both sides of the fences, right? So the person who, you know, doesn't have that excessive to spend, I would tend to use the simpler fabrics.
Okay. Simpler fabrics like?
Cottons, linens, right? I also create my own fabrics because I love to do different textures. I love to juxtapose different fabrics and create my own, right? The pricey ones are going to be when I actually begin to dabble in the fabrics that I actually want to use, which are going to be like banana fibers, pineapple fibers. I mean, there's a niche market for it. There is the client that wants to be different. They want their own, their own unique stuff, right? And they also have a passion for the environment as well. So they don't mind spending.
Yes.
But I really try to, you know, keep my prices reasonable to suit everyone's pocket, including myself.
Now, this is Christique clothing. If anybody, because of course we know Trinis love the last minute, people are looking for last minute items. If anybody needs to get in contact with you to order any one of your beautiful pieces, is there a number, social media handle you can share with us?
Okay, so I'm on Instagram as Christique Clothing. I'm actually going to be putting up my Christmas mini collection, which is really colorful. It's called Unmasked. I actually did a show recently to launch it.
Yes.
And it's some really colorful pieces just geared for the season. They are coulettes, they are flowing pants, palazzo pants.
Yes.
And they can go from Christmas to Carnival for the day fetes and that kind of thing.
Because that is always my concern. How can we transition from day fete to night and from work to evening and that kind of thing? So let me just thank you so much for coming in, Elizabeth Francis.
You're welcome.
Your pieces are beautiful, and I thank you so much again for coming in. All the best for the Christmas season.
Thank you so much.
And have a good New Year.
All the best to you as well. And to your host.
And that is how we're going to close our Fashion TT segment. You're on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.